Good morning, here we go. Day 1 of 8 away from work. So let's get this smashed. Yes. Should be able to make content every single day for 8 days. That's what we like to see. Starting off with a bit of SOD Warrior. What have we got there? Don't need that one. I'll go and do the rest of these. Talent, I think we'll go with charge. Damn, that's gone grey. We'll still do them all though, because like I say, ideally I want to head straight from here to Hillsbrad. I don't know what the likelihood of that is. We'll give it a good go though, won't we? We'll give it a good go. The video that we put out, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. About Horde versus Alliance is doing alright. I think some people have missed the point of the video, mind. But it's got about 40 odd comments, which is good for us. Let's see how it does today. It's weird, it's got less views than other videos, but has got miles more comments. So you would think that YouTube would push it further, wouldn't you? But it's a weird game, the old content creation. You just don't know what's going to happen. The best you can do is just make the video, send it out there, and then just see what happens. Alright, where should we head? Head over to there, I think, yeah. Up here. I did leave him at the auction house, I'd noticed. But I brought him across here because I thought there's no point in me filming, doing stuff in the Undersea. I don't need to film every single minute of this character like I do with my human warlock, which I haven't been on for 5 days maybe. Feels like ages. 5 days isn't exactly a long time, is it? I'll have to go on that soon. Otherwise I'll end up just not playing it. Come on. See what people are kicking about, shall we? No one on there. Check. Do the old 1 to 10. 17 people. 11 to 20. 23. 21 to 30. 24. 31 to 40. 18, 41 to 50, 17, or 51 to 59, 15, and 60's online, 50, well over 50. And that doesn't look too great, does it? But the thing is, it is 6:45 in the morning, so you're going to be limited on how many people are going to be online, really. I didn't want to be up this early. Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, I wanted to wake up bang on now. Because I normally wake up for work about 6:45. So, as obviously I'm off from work now, I didn't bother setting my alarm. So what happens? Oh, he wakes up earlier, doesn't he? Doesn't wake up later than normal. No. Woke up about 20 past 5, didn't I? Always happens. Head over to Nightlash. I think that's what she's called. Ooh. Bounce straight from one to the next. I want that sweeping strikes, really. Or whirlwinds, so I can do a bit of AoE. A thunderclap isn't really AoE, is it? Given how little damage it does. Is she there? No. Very rarely do you turn up and she's just there. Normally I have to kill a few. Don't mind that, no, don't mind that, do we? As long as we get XP from it. Which we won't from all the mobs. Given that that one's grey, but that's done. Right, smash these heads in. I think we'll stream Vice City later on today. Not sure what time. So it's only 7 now. Nearly. I'll be going straight to the gym after I've done this. Come back, do some bits and bobs. So I'll probably do it this afternoon. I think more people who watch this channel watch on an afternoon. And I'll have more energy then, because I'll probably go for a nap at some point. Like a good nap on our day off. Like I said in the last video today, I feel more productive then. Like a productive morning, nap, productive evening. Otherwise, I sort of flag by the end of the day. And I won't end up doing the stuff I could have otherwise done. So you come inside now. Doesn't often proc that overpower. I wonder how many people are playing Wrath at the moment. Not Wrath. Retail. I was thinking this just when I was reading the comments from the video. I get the feeling from like how people word things that a lot of them play retail. Could be wrong. They never really release the numbers though, do they? So you can't ever perfectly know. You little swine. Did that steal that Mystic's health? I thought she was stealing mine, but no, robbed that Mystic's health to heal her fully. That was sneaky. That was much closer than I wanted that to be. Slap that down there somewhere. Right, quickly do this and get back to the rush. Bloody healing wave. We do that and heal ourselves with that. What's this then? For mages, don't need that then, do we? Decipher the scroll with a comprehensive charm. Who knows what magic it contains? Take that to Phileas Flitwick, shall we? He's the charms teacher. That vendor around there. Let's sell some of our stuff too. I have got money on this realm, to be fair, if I do need to send this character any. Let's have a look, how much have I got? 39 gold, is that right? Look at all those warriors. Oinksy, Darrow, Death Row. I never really got that many that high. Play it for a bit and then go on to something else. I always get these little ideas. I'm like, oh, let's try that version of the game. Then I get bored. Then I go on to a different one. Don't know how long SOD is going to last for. I'm sure they mentioned something about forever servers though. Because you can't put them on classic era ones. Well, you could, but you'd have to strip all the ruins and get rid of the gear from the new raids. I don't even know what they are, if I'm honest. I thought I hit somewhere third person, then that little snake. Heroic strike, mock and blow, shield blow. We don't need those two. Heroic strike, we do. It does make a refreshing change to fly through opponents. I was on my druid last night, and it is doing my head in now. I was loving it to start with. And now I'm what, level 41, not just shy of 42. I have got a couple of quests, because before I was bouncing between, whereas now I've got into a little bit of a, not a rhythm, but I found some in STV. I've got maybe 3 to do there. And then I'll bounce to Feralis, and I'll have quite a few to do there. That's a nice noise. But it's just claw, 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 ferocious bite. It's doing my head in somewhat. Whereas in this I've got different things to press. I maybe should have made Rogue, just so I had more buttons to do. But Druid is fun in other areas. What did I equip there? Embraces. So I need... where was it? No. I think I'll have fun at 60. I'm doing PvP with my mates, but... it's just the speed, isn't it? Once you get to 40s, it slows right down. I was watching yesterday while I was playing a video about the first Matrix. I seem to be into the lore of that at the moment. I go through little phases where I'll watch something and I get massively into the lore of it. At the moment it's Matrix and Lost. My plan was, and I did actually start it at one point, was to read all the World of Warcraft books and listen to them on my rounds. So I knew all the lore, so then I could, when I'm playing this, I'd be able to better describe things. I'm a little bit bored. I'd listened to a couple. Arthur's book. 2 about the first war, and I think that was it. The Arthur's one was alright. The other 2 weren't too bad actually as well. What was it called? The War of the Clans. I can't remember the name of the one. Rise of the Horde, I think it was. But back when WoW was quite dark, with the orcs betraying the Draenei, because of Sargeras. It wasn't because of Sargeras, it was Kil'jaeden, wasn't it? Yeah, like Sargeras, Archimonde, Kil'jaeden. What the hell was that? Am I watching a video in the background? No. That was weird. That noise, it sounded like a Twitch follower. When someone follows. Who knows? This is some add-on. It'd be funny if I was streaming, I didn't even realise. Four more of these. We're going here a little bit of green, so we should be alright. Tell you what, I'll put that potion on. Put the shout back on. Battle shout. And we've got a scroll of protection somewhere. There we are. Get ourselves buffed a bit. That's one good thing about it. If I went to the Orgrimmar side, the world buffs. SOD character with world buffs. That would be naughty. It's already a wrecking ball. I haven't even got any good gear either. I equipped those though from last time, which I bought. I put them in the auction house, but it didn't sell. I'll just have them. I'm not going to keep trying. I can just send it money from, like I said, the other characters. I normally don't like doing that. I normally like them to create their own money. So I like that feeling of working your gold up. But it doesn't really look like this server's all that busy, does it? From what we've seen so far. Like I said before, they should just have 2 servers. Or like 3 if you have an RP one. 1 PvP, 1 PvE, if they wanted an RP one. Or 1 hardcore. And then just have loads of layers like they do in Anniversary. 2 more skittering bloods. Yee bosh. Six days and I turned 35. Not sure how I feel about that. Not really fancy 35. See, 33 was alright. It's a sort of good looking number, isn't it? But 35, it's not. It's creeping closer to that 40. Granted, physically I don't feel any different to how I've done the last previous years. I only feel different when I get injured, which, when you do MMA and you're a postman and having ulcerative colitis, the chances increase. What injuries have I had? I've dislocated my shoulder and torn my rotator cuff in my right shoulder. I've pulled the tendons in my left. I damaged my ACL in one knee last year, as well as I think it was chipping the bone in the other one, something like that. I was like, ooh, watch out for him. I did my knees by literally one of them was just kicking a bag, so just doing push kicks, and as it came back I pushed and it just, I think the bone went or something like that. And then the other one was months later. I was sparring and someone did that sort of side kick to my knee as I stepped in, and my knee just buckled and my ACL went. So that was fun. These things happen, and my shoulder did that years ago. I was bench pressing. I had like dumbbells in my hand, I think it was like 40 kilograms in each hand, and at the time that was decent for me, like in terms of I could do that quite easily back then. Just do negative, nice and slow, and it literally just came out its socket and just flopped across. I had to drop the weight, and then I just threw my shoulder and clicked it back into place. It's never been the same since. Every now and again I'll get pains in it. I'll say if I'm sparring and I get in clinch, when people pull away, it sometimes pulls at it and then it won't be good for weeks. But things could be worse there. Just have to overcome these things, don't you? Do the best you can. Alright, is that... No, still more. Thought we'd got it. I might as well click that every time it pops up, because I'm never really using it, am I? I keep waiting for something. There we go, that's that one. Alright, 3 hearts. 3 of hearts. Watch out for him in the background. We may be powerful, but we're not that powerful. Ooh, 142, I think that's our best yet, that. I'd always suggest marking him up as soon as you see him. Especially if you're doing hardcore. I haven't done that for ages. Oh, there's a person there, look. Undead Warrior, watch out. Don't mind doing hardcore, but I'd rather be spending my time either on this, the druid or the warlock, not the hardcore one. The human normal one. Come on, yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. You come here. Keep forgetting I've got that. Because it's the first time I've ever had it, obviously on a warrior. Just pretend I'm a death knight, then I'd be used to it. Death grip. Imagine if they brought out death knights for classic. That would ruffle some feathers. I'd love it. I'd definitely straight away be making one of those. I haven't played a Death Knight for ages now. Now we're playing these classic versions of the game. Might have to whet my appetite and go on Kata and play on there for a bit. I was enjoying Kata when it first came out as well. So smashing it. I had like 2 sets of gear. Why did I have 2 sets though? Oh, my PvP and my dungeon one. And then so I got out of the loop of it all. I was getting close to pre-bis as well, I think. I had like the full set of PvP gear. I'll go back to that though before Mist comes out. Maybe in the pre-patch. Familiarise myself with it. And then I'll film, maybe stream or record, I'm not sure which, Death Knight's journey from 70 to 80. Probably record. At least that's on a PvE realm, so I won't be getting ganked on it. Right, 1 more heart and then we need 4, well, 1 bear heart and then 4 warg hearts. Crazy, innit? And all of them don't drop a heart. There we go. Should be locked around here. Escorting. That should be that. That should be that. Makes no sense. That should be there. I'll head to over there. Enchanting's poor, isn't it? Copper rods. Hello. Oh, let me get this, let me get it. Yeah. I like the animation when that pops up. It's not even that flashy either, is it? Just something different. I think it's meant to be freezing today. I've got this jumper on. To check BBC weather. At the moment it's 0 degrees. Feels -4. The highest it'll get is 2 degrees. But even when it says it's 2, it says it feels -1. That's the best all day. So as long as it's alright on Monday when I have to drive to MMA. Doesn't look too bad. Sleet showers and moderate breeze on Monday. Worst comes to worst, I can always get the train. Bit of inconvenient though. 12 spaces in my bag left. That should be alright. Come on then. Get ourselves buffed up. This might be too many. We'll try it though. God loves a try it. Should have waited a couple more seconds for that. Couldn't have done this on Classic, could I? Normal Realms, because I wouldn't have Victory Rush. Literally that one move makes such a big difference. Having that alone would make me be tempted to make one on a Classic Plus server. That would take some thinking out. If they made Classic Plus, what I'd go. Take a lot of mulling over. I said to one of my mates I'd maybe do Druid. I don't think I would now. I'll see how I enjoy it at 60. Because I was really enjoying it up until the last few levels. But I don't know whether it's the class itself or the game in terms of lack of quests, which I'm not enjoying. Difficult. The only way to know is if I had that Warlock higher. Warlocks are always good levelers. I'm not going to get it higher unless I actually go on it, am I? I'll have a nice bit of rested done. I might go on it after I've done this and have a little look. We've got everything. Battle shout. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll have the escort quest done and the war cart quest done. Soon be what, 17? Wouldn't mind being that age again. With the knowledge I've got now. Limited knowledge. But, how much does this give? A little bit. Need a bow, don't I? No, I've got this, haven't I? No, it doesn't matter, I've got no rage. How much does that cost? 12. So it said 30, I was clicking on the wrong one. I say 30 is a lot. Pull them behind me. Not good, is it? Not 1 heart from that. That's me saying I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone and then get 1. Mental. Because that's literally loads of them. Right, see if there's any more about. Do you not hand it? I can't remember where you hand it in. Is it there or Sepultura? Gone grey. I'm not too bothered. You do need to change stance, don't you? I don't like changes. At one point I did, but then I got. Yeah, I'll do it. At one point I enjoyed the stance thing. I got alright at it for my standard. And because I haven't done it for ages, I'll be useless. I suppose that goes with everything in life, doesn't it, if you don't do it. I had one of my mates the other day, I asked him like why I hadn't been to the gym for ages. And he said because he hadn't been for ages, he'd lost all his strength, so he hadn't been. Which I thought was quite pathetic really, but each to their own, eh? Like I said, the weaker you are, the more you've got to go up. You've got more weights and things you can do, so you can almost set more targets. And once you max out all the weights, it's just like, then what? That won't be a problem for me ever again. Not too bothered about getting too strong as long as I've got a decent fitness, decent strength, everything at a good level for MMA. One of my mates said to me the other day, like, what's the sort of point in putting so much effort if you're never going to be professional at it. But the thing is, it's not always about the end goal of things. It's about the sort of person you have to become to sort of get that target of what you're aiming for. Or the sort of person who trains all the time, makes good decisions in one area and limits bad decisions in other areas. If you want to be really good at this, then you have to avoid obviously bad food all the time, drinking all the time. So it's like not necessarily about being pro at something. It's just about becoming an overall better person, which people forget. And also, what can the things lead to? You might think, oh, I really like that, and then you go down that path and it leads you to something else which you really enjoy. So like creating this YouTube channel, we started off as doing Pokemon content and then changed it to this. So it went down a different road, and a better one, I'd say, because I know nothing about Pokemon. I literally just did it just because it's a massive franchise. So it would have been easy to make content for, but is it really that easy if you don't know the ins and outs of it all? They're those boots I bought last time. That's a bit annoying. Time we'll head over to there. Two more tablets left. Not a lot of quests left here, really. Right, actually, I might have to leave that there. I'm gagging for the toilet. Sadly, that's only a 32-minute one, so I'll get back to this either later today or tomorrow.